Coming up on Sports Weekly, we're going to take you out to Yucaipa High School. The Cajon girls basketball team was in a big-time battle against the Thunderbirds in Citrus Belt League play. We'll hoop it up at Arrowhead Christian as Aquinas and ACA going head-to-head in boys and girls basketball. Very important Ambassador League matchups. Then it's to the wrestling mat. San Gorgonio on a roll right now. They had a big win against Carter, setting up a showdown against Rim of the World. Plus, big local football news. Jeremiah Martin, the former pride of Cajon High School, now with the University of Washington Huskies, has declared for the NFL Draft. We'll talk more about that in a very exclusive interview with Jeremiah Martin. That is next here on Sports Weekly on IEMG, and the show starts right now. And what is up, everybody? Welcome to Sports Weekly on IEMG. I am your host, Pep Fernandez. We appreciate you tuning in each and every week as we bring you the best sports coverage here in the city of San Bernardino. Let's start with some girls basketball, and it is really heating up in the Citrus Belt League right now. Beaumont is the front runner as Beaumont was able to battle back and rally for a win against Cajon, 45-42. The Cowgirls had them on the ropes. Beaumont gets the win. So now the CBL title race is taking place right now with Beaumont in front, Cajon in second, and Yucaipa a very close third. Now Cajon and Yucaipa, they went head-to-head earlier in the week in a battle for first place. And it was Cajon coming away with a 50-34 win. Ciela Pickett and the Cowgirls, they led 26-10 at halftime. 38-13 after 3 quarters of play. Head coach Leon Washington really praising the defense of this team. They were unbelievable. Pickett the steal and the finish as, again, they go on to win by 16 points. 50-34 the final score. So at the time, Cajon was in a tie for first place with Beaumont. And as we mentioned, Beaumont was able to beat the Cowgirls later on in the week, 45-42. So now we go to the second half of league play. Cajon still very much in that league championship race, but those games against Yucaipa and Beaumont will be big going forward. After that big win against Yucaipa, we had a chance to talk to head coach Leon Washington about this year's group and playing some great defense and trying to bring home another league championship to Cajon. It's been a couple of years. Cowgirls look really strong this season.
Young team, man. So they're learning the game. They're finally starting to get it, and it's about time because I can see everything starting to fall into place now. Defensively, basically, we're playing a better defensive game. The girls got more energy on defense. They're talking on defense. Something I've been preaching all year. So at this point, it just feels good to come out to Yucaipa, get this win. The momentum has changed for us, so we're headed in the right direction. I'm very proud of the ladies, the way they played today. They came out and played a good game, man. That's all I can say. Defense was actually good. We had some really times where we got little laps on defense, you know what I mean? So there's a few things that I got to reiterate so they understand what we got to do next going into playing against Beaumont on Thursday, which is going to be another tough game. But defensively is where I'm comfortable right now that we're getting better. So I'm really happy for that right now.
So where's the scoring coming from then?
The scoring is coming from a collective effort from everybody, but I do have a young sophomore that is like relentless out there. And along with the rest of the girls, it just flows good because she understands the game so well to be so young. So, for a coach to have somebody like that aboard their ship, it's just a good ride, So I'm very happy for her. She played her butt off tonight. Very proud of her.
And who is that?
Ciela Pickett. She's a sophomore guard. She's only just turned 16 years old. Her game IQ is unbelievable. So I'm just happy just to have her on the squad, man. At the beginning, I knew that we needed a lot of work to get to where we are now. Now I feel comfortable. Now we're ready to compete. Now we're ready to bring that CBL championship back to Cajon School. It's been a couple years, so I've been trying to get it, so I'm ready this year. I think the girls are ready too. This was a pivotal point for us today. This game today, coming into Yucaipa, getting the victory was big. So they're excited, I'm excited, but we got work to do.
Coach Washington, one of our favorite guys here on Sports Weekly. So Cajon still very much in the league championship race in the CBL, but they got some work to do to catch up to first place Beaumont. Same scenario over on the boys' side in the Citrus Belt League, as Beaumont was able to beat Cajon in a head-to-head matchup this past week. The Beaumont boys beat the Cajon Cowboys 47-41. So the boys and girls league title races in the CBL look the same. Beaumont on top, Cajon a very close second. In soccer right now, as we go to boys soccer, Cajon and Redlands East Valley have a huge game coming up this week, and the Cowboys have a chance to jump into that top spot in the CBL. Right now, Rev is in first place at 3 wins, 0 losses, 1 draw, and Cajon is at 2-0-2. So a big matchup between the Cowboys and the Wildcats coming up this week. Now, this past week, Beaumont and Cajon went head-to-head. The Cowboys coming away with a 2-2 draw. Check out the set piece, the free kick, number 10 for Cajon over the ball, Daniel Rodas. And what a goal by Rodas. Helped Cajon get that 2-2 draw with Beaumont and keep them very much in the league championship race. And again, that big one coming up against Redlands East Valley this week. It'll be very important. They're going to play actually Tuesday night, 7 o'clock at Citrus Valley, and we're going to try to get highlights of that one for the next Sports Weekly. All right, and finally in this segment, let's talk about some soccer at San Gorgonio High School, the Skyline League, and San G. They have been the team to beat in the Skyline League. They went up to Rim of the World. They won that one by a final of 6-0, and then earlier in the week, they beat Grand Terrace, probably their toughest competition for a league title. They beat GT by a final of 2-0. So San Gorgonio is off and rolling, and they are 3-0 in league play. And they've got the inside track on that Skyline League championship and playing really good. They're ranked in their playoff division. They are 16-2-1 overall, and again 3-0 in the Skyline League. So congrats to Adrian Villalobos and the guys really having a strong season, and it could be a long season. I'm predicting these guys are going to make a long playoff run as well. When we come back here on Sports Weekly, we got a big-time battle on the hardwood as Aquinas and Arrowhead Christian played in boys and girls basketball, plus San Gorgonio wrestling. Man, huge win this past week, setting up another big duel coming up against Rim of the World. That is next here on Sports Weekly on IEMG.